Hello, book club girls. I am so sorry that I am missing our book club. I double booked myself. I'm such a ding dong sometimes. I was thinking that we had book club on Sunday night and I scheduled a jewelry show. So I wanted to just send you this message. I have loved this book. I hope you have as well. And I really took to heart what she wrote. You know, I don't think anything that this gal wrote was revolutionary. I've heard it all before, like direct quotes. I don't know if she's gathering that from some of the other books that we've already read in our book club, or if people are quoting her, but I have definitely heard a lot of these phrases before, and they're great. But it was so nice to read it in such a simple format, concisely written, and it inspired me. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I took out of it and what I've done. So I hope that it inspires you. So first of all, one of the things that I loved was she said on page 17 about personal activity. And you know, this is something that I'm very passionate about. In July, I decided that I was going to up my personal activity, that I was going to take charge of my business, and here we go. So normally I do 5 home shows. I am now committed to doing 8 home shows plus the training shows. So this month I had 11 home shows. So busy, 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 busy. That's why I have one tomorrow or tonight. So anyway, I think that your success is directly related to the degree to which you are willing to work. That is a quote from her little book. And I love that. And I am definitely willing to work hard. How about you? And you know, this business is simple, but it does take effort. You're going to definitely have to put forth some effort and get busy, right? And there's sacrifices to be made. There are things that I'm missing, like maybe sleep, I don't know. But it's amazing what I've been able to get accomplished this month, even as busy as I have been. So I came home after doing a jewelry show on Friday night and stayed up and cleaned out all my Premier closets. So listen, busy people get stuff done, right? And so the busier you are, the more you seem to accomplish. Why did I do that? Because I have a dream. I have a goal. I have a huge why. What is your why? She talks about needing to know your why, and your why changes. I've been doing this for almost a decade, and my why has certainly changed. When I started, my why was not college for my 5-year-olds, okay? It was buying homeschooling curriculum and shoes and going out to eat, because I didn't get to do that for 5 years. And so now, almost a decade later, my why is college. I have 2 kids that are going to be in college at the same time in less than 4 years. Right? And if I don't do something to create some sort of money for that, it's going to be on their back, and I just can't do that to them. And then I have another one. I'm going to have 3 kids in college at the same time. So my why is huge. I am doubling up my work effort right now in order to accomplish those tasks. What is your why? Do you know it? One of the things that I loved about this book is that she really stresses your belief system. You got to start with your why. You got to really know it. And your why can be big, but you have to take it in little tiny bites. So if I only think about college, that can be overwhelming. So I've got to have little teeny goals along the way in order to feel accomplished. So very important, because you will get disappointed and frustrated in this business. There are way more no's than there are yeses, right? So you have to guard your heart and know your why and just keep pushing through. You cannot give up. If you, and she says it in the book, if you just don't give up in the direct sales business, you will be successful. Hold on, because you don't know the next person you're going to sponsor and what all she is going to do in this business, the next jewelry show that you're going to have, and all the bookings that you're going to get from that. You have to put forth the effort. Get on the phone, meet new people, get those shows on your calendar. Now that I'm super busy, I'm getting more shows than I can even handle because I'm more confident. You've got to know your value, okay? Do you know your value? In Premier, we are very valuable. You need to believe in direct sales. because it is one of the best industries to be a part of. You need to believe in Premier Designs because it's an incredible company with an A+ rating, and it's debt free, and it partners with us and treats us like family and loves us and does so many things to try to help us, puts us first. You have to believe in our product. Our jewelry is through the roof. It's the bomb. It is awesome. The Christmas line is amazing. You have to know that you are offering something that rocks, and it's affordable, and it's just fabulous. And you have to believe in you. Do you believe in you? You have intrinsic value. You have something to offer. First of all, we are gatherers, girls. I tell all my shows, my hostesses and my guests, that I believe I'm part of a ground roots effort to gather women back together. You know, I grew up going to church 3 times a week, popcorn socials. They were my family. My neighborhood, we were always out talking together. There were functions, there were things to do. What are we doing now? If you're not a part of a church, you're not getting gathered together at all. And so these kind of shows are important to bring people, instead of being virtual friends, to giving each other a real hug, not an emoji, and being together. So I bring value just in doing that. Number 2, I bring them a great product and I teach them how to wear it. I give them fashion tips. Okay, wonderful little fashion tips. And if you need some fashion tips, I will type them up and give them to you. But share some fashion tips, very simple ones. I teach them how to wear this jewelry, right? And show them this jewelry and how versatile it is. We bring intrinsic value in that we show how the hostess can get an entire collection and totally radically change her wardrobe and do it for free and half off. So we bring intrinsic value. We're going to bring giggles. We're going to bring fun. We're going to bring fellowship. We're going to bring fabulous jewelry. We have intrinsic value. We have to believe that. So when you go in there, you know your why you're doing it. You know that you have value. You're going to be confident, and you are going to take authority, and you are going to have a great time, and people are going to want to schedule shows with you. It starts with your belief system. I loved on page 32 that she talked about her come to the parking lot moment. You know, it's like her come to Jesus moment. And what was it about? Her belief system. And this gal said to her, you're doing all the right things, but with the wrong attitude, you don't believe in what you're doing. And you have to start speaking into yourself positiveness. And so I am now taking that to heart and trying to speak positive things. My team is growing. My business is booming. I am bringing in wonderful, amazing women to this team. Girls are going to start doing shows again. We're going to have great retail. It's rocking and rolling. This is the beginning of an incredible revival, and I'm so excited. Are you speaking those things over yourself? Because that's very important. She said, words, right? They lead to actions, and our actions lead to results. And so what we're speaking over ourselves definitely is important. Okay, page 35, she said to determine your why. And, you know, our dream needs to have goals, small goals and big goals. And I love that she says we're in the talking to people business. So if your business isn't where you want to be, guess what you need to do? Revolutionary, talk to people. Go stand in Target. Go to where there are people. Go find them. You are in control. How big is your why? If your why is big enough, you're going to start to move. And if it's not, you're not. And you know why I know that? Because I don't like to exercise. And my why on exercising and eating right is not big enough until I started to gain weight, and then I didn't feel good, and my why became big enough and I needed to take action. So your why needs to be big enough that it's going to motivate you to turn the TV off, to pick up the phone, to call the person that you're worried about being rejected by, and go meet new people, get involved so that you can start building your business. So I love this book. If you haven't read it, if you're not done with it, read it. Be inspired. Do the work. In the back on the blank pages, that's where I wrote my goals. I wrote my why. I wrote my list, like she talked about, my dream list of people I want to sponsor, and my brainstorming list. And get busy. Start with a personal home show. I have a goal of 8 home shows a month. I'm having a personal home show to be my number 8 because 3 of my shows of the 11 are training shows. So I needed my number 8. Are you that committed to your goals that even when you are super duper busy, you're going to make it happen? Your why has to be big enough for your goals to actually get accomplished. So go out there, ladies, and get excited and get those goals accomplished. I believe in you.